It's measured in size and growth rate. And it doesn't exactly take a degree in astrophysics to see that the things that are happening, it's up in the right corner with the computer games and, of course, the internet. If you look at the traditional television, it's this chunky bit just below. And so based on that, I would like to draw already my first conclusion, and that is that it's pretty obvious that we as content producers have to develop digital strategies for our companies. If we don't do that and sit back and just do business as usual, I think we won't get a piece of that promising pie that I mentioned early on. And that's mainly because our clients, the TV station, are facing some pretty rough times. I spoke yesterday with one of the top guys from TV2 in Denmark, and right now on a CEO level, they're describing their own situation as the one of being on a burning platform, because they're way too dependent on traditional TV ads. But I will claim that if we as content producers do the right thing, I think we actually could have a bright future ahead of us. But exactly what I mean by that, I'll get back to that later. It's it's a well-known fact and also a bit of a cliche that we are living in the middle of a digital revolution. But nevertheless, it's a proven fact that the broadband is a global disruptive driver. Websites become TV station. YouTube shows 70 million videos a day. Apple claimed that they sell more than 50 million pieces of music each day. And the video games sales have exceeded the annual box office for Hollywood. And if we look at Denmark, our online advertisement experienced a 50% growth in the first half of 2007 in Denmark. And all these facts have, in my opinion, quite a big impact on the media business as we know it. And it raises some major challenges for traditional TV production companies in the years to come. Because traditional flow TV is losing terrain to new technologies, mainly the internet. If we look at the global viewing, the global total viewing, it actually looks okay. It is rising about 3% in 2006. But if we look at the younger target groups, the 15 to 29-year-old, we are facing a whole new kind of patterns. In Scandinavia, we have had a trend for many years for experiencing pretty low viewing figures in the entire region. But if we take a look at Norway, for example, they're down by 10% year to date in the overall demographics. That's quite massive numbers. If we take a look at the youngsters, the 20 to 29 years old, they're down by 26%. In Denmark, the young demo figures has dropped by 21%. Since the year 2000, and this year, 2007, will be the lowest viewing figure ever. And the fact is that all those young viewers are going to the internet. And I know what you're probably thinking of right now. What are all these numbers worth to us here in Germany and the rest of the world? But they actually have a very important meaning, because the Scandinavian market not only has the highest internet take-up in the world, we are also the most matured market when it comes to new media pattern and viewer user behavior. So what happens in Scandinavia today will happen probably in the rest of the world in a very short time. And we are already seeing some similar patterns in Scandinavia.